Hey yogis, it's Becca. I wanted to share with you on this beautiful Sunday afternoon a 10-minute segment of a Vinyasa cardio yoga session that you could insert into your regular yoga routine, whatever you choose to do. This is going to be specific to the arms, the upper back, and the chest. And certainly as we move through the poses today, you'll also see a lot of the core and the legs being used as well. So this is just something to maybe inspire a little bit more of advancement in your practice. So this is not a beginner workout in any means. So please just modify if you need to and take it in segments or go a little bit slower than what we're doing today. So let's come to the top of our mat into Tadasana. Letting the base of the toes touch and the shoulders roll back and allow the heart to be open. Let's inhale, rise the arms up towards the ceiling, palms to touch. Take an exhale, come forward, lead with your heart. Uttanasana, forward folding. Inhale, hands either onto the floor or onto your shins for a little bit more height. Palms to touch the ground, and let's just step it back, upper push-up position. Slowly allow the chest to fall down in between the hands, so use the thighs, maybe come to the knees, shoulders away from the floor, point your toes away, and inhale, little cobra or cobra. So noticing as the shoulders are down away from the ears, your heart is more open, elbows to the side. Press firmly your knuckles to the floor, then tuck your toes under and send yourself all the way back into your downward dog. Modify, maybe walking your feet in, maybe pedaling them out a little bit as you see fit. Right leg goes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Gaze it forward, step it up, right foot to the top of the mat. Balancing warrior, rise your arms up to the ceiling. Nice, as you exhale, descend your hands to the floor and step it back. Upper push-up position, strong through those arms, take it to the knees or not. Exhale through your flow, chest in between the hands. Inhale, upward dog cobra, and then bring yourself with the core all the way back into your downward dog. Left leg goes up towards the ceiling. Gaze it forward, step it up, left foot to the top of the mat. A very calm and gentle step. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Step it back, upper push-up position, take yourself back into your downward dog, lifting up your tail once again. Noticing we're not dropping through the shoulders, so we're not hanging here. We want to lift up ever so slightly. Gaze it to the top of your mat. Take a step where you can jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, half forward fold, hands on shins or floor. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up to standing. Take that swan dive. Use your upper back, palms to touch. In towards the heart center. Nice. Inhale, rise it up. And exhale, bring it down, forward fold. Allow your chest to come down towards the thighs. Inhale, lengthen it, half forward fold. Palms touch the earth, step it, jump it back. Upper push-up or chaturanga. So chaturanga shoulders, do not go below the elbows. Inhale, upward dog cobra, and then send it all the way back into your downward dog. Very nice. Let's inhale, come forward, upper push-up position. Shoulders over top of the wrist line. Kick those heels back just a little bit further. Beautiful. Holding it out here. Stay on top of those toes as we move through a variation of cat-cow in upper push-up. So allow your heart to flow through your arms without your knees sagging. Lift them up and feel your shoulders roll back. Then bring yourself to a regular plank. Let's go again. Inhale. Open up your heart. Lift it high. Shoulders back. Legs strong. And then bring it back into your regular plank. Let's go one more time. Let's go forward. Open up your heart. Shoulders roll back. Notice we're not hanging here. Lift up. Roll away the ears or shoulders from the ears. And then slowly come back into your upper push-up. Knees come down. Point the toes away. And do a child's pose. Yeah, letting the head come down towards the floor. Softening out through the shoulders. Maybe letting the hands kind of squeeze and release a little bit. Good. Roll yourself. Coming all the way back up again. And let's interlock the hands behind us. So the fist press together, maybe if you have the accessibility, but maybe today the hands just stay a little bit open, which is fine, right? So it doesn't matter. We're not looking at perfect poses. We're looking at just getting into those shoulders and in through the arms and strengthening and stretching today. Exhale, head comes down, arms rise up. Inhale, roll yourself up. Maybe fists touch the floor, chest lifts up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, roll yourself back up. Nice, one more try. Here we go. Exhale, come on down. Maybe your bum is static, maybe it lifts up. And then slowly lift yourself all the way back up again. Crawl your hands forward. Tuck your toes under and descend yourself into your downward dog.
Lifting up the tail, rib cage pulls in. Gaze it forward, you can take a step or a jump up to the top of the mat. Making your way up into your half forward fold, so lengthen and exhale, forward fold. Take a little gaze up at your feet, widen your feet out about a fist and a half apart. Using your biceps and triceps, peace fingers wrap around your big toes. Thumb goes on top of the toenail. Here we go. We inhale, look up slightly. Bend your knees if you need to. Exhale, pull your body down over top of your thighs, lengthening and opening up your heart. Shoulders roll away from the ears, sit bones lift up, but your belly button is pressing deeply into your spine. Head relaxes. I can feel the inner and outer sides of my arms working here as they extend the elbows out to the side. Inhale, lengthen slowly. Half forward fold. Nice. Palms to touch the ground. We can step or jump it back. Chaturanga or upper push-up. Your option. Inhale, lift your heart up. And bring it back into your downward dog. All right. Moving it into hydrant, staying in our downward dog. Right leg lifts up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Let's open up the hip towards the right side. Bend out your knee and slowly start to bring your shoulders forward just a little bit, like a couple of inches. Maybe you need to reestablish your hand. Let right fingertips come to the center. Hold it out there. Pause for another breath. Take the hand gently behind the back. Gaze it forward. Step it up, right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, take a twist right. That wasn't the best pose I've done, but that's okay. Maybe you'll have a little bit more grounding through the left foot. That's really key, is to press that down as you're moving up. And then open up your heart towards the right side. It's a great thing about yoga is one day it feels real good, the next day it's like, oh my gosh, a little bit more work. Okay, so as those shoulders open, really maybe roll the heart a little bit higher towards the ceiling. And then take a look down at your front foot and step it up, left foot to the top of the mat. So that's your back foot. Comes all the way up and stay nice and low into your twist. Maybe you bring your hands all the way down towards the floor as you sit your bum towards the heels. And you can just hold a twist here, that's good. If you want to work on those arms, once again, hands come down to the floor. Lean forward, bring your back elbow in towards your back hip, and lean, lean, lean. I want you to get your head to the floor. As your head comes down, your top leg, your left leg, starts to lift up. Here we go. Bring those knees together. Inhale, lift. And exhale together. We got one more time. Here we go. Inhale, lift, hold there. Maybe you can send the leg down parallel to the floor. Lift your head up just a little bit and start to open up your bottom leg a little bit further. This might not be the pose for you today, that's fine. Just finding a little bit of variation, using the arms, squeezing them in, and then gently bring your legs back to touch. And settle yourself down onto your toes. Walk your hands all the way back. Hands flat down and just step it back. Upper push-up position, come down to your knees, point the toes away, and do a child's pose. Just letting everything go. There's nothing we need to do today. We simply just need to breathe and move in whatever way that is for us. Good. Let's roll ourselves coming all the way up. We're at the back of our mats. Come up onto our toes. Drop down your heels. Go to a forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, half forward fold, look up. Palms to touch the floor and walk it out into an upper push-up position. Always using your legs as much as possible, taking the pressure off your arms. So we're not hanging here. Stay lifted. Press yourself back into downward dog. Good. Take your left thigh and kick it up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Take the left knee and bend it out so that you're kicking over towards the right side. Pause here for a minute. Bring your shoulders forward slightly as you take your left fingertips and maybe crawl them more to the center of your mat. Try to find that equilibrium. Fingertips pressing down, hand moving to the low back, gaze forward. Step your leg up to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise your arms up. And exhale, take the twist. Palms to touch, and over we go. Back leg super strong. Open up towards the left side. So just notice your back leg is really strong. We're not sinking into the shoulders. Pull your body away from your front thigh. And then take a look down at your front foot and step it up to the top of the mat. Sit down, your bum towards your heels. Hands go to the outside. I'm just going to shift my body a little bit here. So as the hands are to the outside of your left knee, lean it forward and let your head come gently. Now this is gently down towards the floor. If you don't want to put your head to the floor, do this all with yourself in a side curl. As you take the right leg and extend it up, and then bring it back down. Let's go again. Let's lift it up, different perspective, and then bring it together. All right, here we go, one more time. Let's lift it up. Good, hold it out here. Maybe you start to lift your head as your legs open up a little bit more. Finding where that is for us today. It might not even work, right? Depending on our mobility, flexibility, and strength. And then bring those legs together and settle your feet down towards the floor. Nice. All right, let's walk it all the way back. Sit your bum down towards your heels or towards the floor and slide yourself back. Let the legs come all the way out in front. As you sit down onto your mat, bring those arms interlock behind you. Press the fists towards the back of your mat. Maybe hands come down behind you. Slide your heels in towards you and maybe lean it back just a little bit further. So we're getting into the heart. Let's take the right leg, extend it up, and bring it down. Really flex out through your left quad and then send it down, squeezing the backs of the arms together. Here we go, right, and then bring it down. You guys got this. Let's go left one more time, and then bring it all the way down. Nice. Take your right thigh over your left, release your hands, and go to a nice, easy forward fold. Good. Walk your hands all the way back up again. Extend out through your legs, nice and solid. Purvottanasana, reverse push-up position. Hands come behind you, fingertips face your hips, shoulders roll back, lift your heart up. Stay here if you like. Otherwise, point the toes away, and let's lengthen up the heart towards the ceiling. Arms are contracted, fingertips to the floor. And bring yourself all the way down. Good. Slide your heels in just a little bit. Bring your bum in between your hands. Keep it lifted if possible. So walk yourself back. Good. Bum is lifted or bum is down. Up to you. Whatever you'd like to do. Thumbs in towards your hips. So as you lift, drop down the feet, roll the shoulders back, and lift up your hips towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale. Bring it back. Straighten out the legs and curl the toes towards you. Here we go again. Let's go. Inhale. Lift it up. And exhale. Bring it back. One more time, take an inhale, lift it up, and exhale, bring it all the way in, hold, 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 and then bring your hips down towards the floor. Beautiful, let's take the left thigh over top of the right. All right, let's walk ourselves out on an exhale, letting it go all the way down to the floor. And then walk your hands all the way back in towards you. Very nice, awesome. So if you're in need of something a little bit more at the end of this in terms of your Shavasana, or you want to continue on doing some other wonderful poses for yourself, but definitely make sure that after a vigorous session that we end up doing some twists, do some Shavasana at the end, and some extra stretching in through your arms and your shoulders and your pecs. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. I know I'm going to. Namaste.